Okay, good morning, everyone. To begin my Dharma message, please join me in Gassho, put your hands together. Seeing the sentient beings of the Nembutsu throughout the world, countless as particles in the 10 quarters, the Buddha grasps and never abandons them, and therefore is named Amida. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, Namanda. Okay, good morning. Good morning, and happy birthday, Shinran Shonin. So as we mentioned, today, this year we are celebrating our founder Shinran Shonin's 850th birthday. So which means he was born in 1173. So yeah, you know the calculation, you know the math, how to calculate. So 1173, then according to our tradition, May 21st, using the Western calendar, May 21st is his birthday. So the last week was actually, the Sunday was May 21st. So we are supposed to have our founder Shinran Shonin's Gotan service, the birthday celebration, but because lots of people are not here in Seattle, so that's why we are having this Gotan service here today. So as you know, we have a tour group then to visiting Japan. Then, do you know how many people went to Japan together? We had 57 people. I think outside of Japan, I think Seattle Betsin's group was, I think, one of the biggest group. So 57 people. If I hear from other temple, like San Jose Betsin or Los Angeles, they are like 30 or 40 people. But 57, I didn't hear any other Buddhist temple is organizing more than 57 people went to Japan to attend. Of course, one reason is the trip is not just for fun. Of course, this is a religious trip, right? Yeah. So the first we attended, of course, one reason was, we attended the World Buddhist Women's Convention Conference. Then another reason for this tour is we attended the joint celebration, 850th of Shinran Shonin's birth, and 800th anniversary of establishment of Jodo Shinshu teachings. So on the May 11th, I think May 11th or May 12th, we went to visit the Honganji temple. Then we attended the celebration service. So at the beginning of the service, at the beginning of my Dharma message, I would like to summarize the tour, how we enjoy the trip in Japan. So yesterday I created a slideshow. So just I cannot, there's hundreds of photos we took. So I can only introduce maybe about 10 or 11 slides. The first slide is a joint celebration at the Honganji. At the left picture, someone is holding something. This is a flag, not a Seattle Betsin or Jodo Shinshu flag. This is Seattle Mariners flag. So that's easy to find, I don't want to get anybody to lost. They're at the Honganji. Of course, we are the only group from Seattle. So Seattle Mariners flag makes sense for everyone to find, easily to find we are here. So that's, at this time, my wife is holding, but most of the time, my son, Yui-chan, was holding the flag to escorting the group. Then right side picture is the decoration, how the Honganji is decorating the Naijin. So offering lots of things. So 2 candles, the big flowers, and some sweets, the mochi, the white and pink mochi. So that's how Honganji is celebrated. Oh. how I go next slide. Okay, this is the World Buddhist Women's Conference on the May 11th and 12th. So the left side picture is a kind of entertainment. Then from the Seattle Betsuin, from the BCA, Buddhist Churches of America, we presented one new gatha, one new song. So with Gassho from the heart, so which after my Dharma message, we're gonna watch the video. Then along the video, we can sing together with Gassho from the heart. So that's amazing, that's a great. So then especially lots of Seattle Betsuin people are involved in this project, creating the new gatha, then creating the video. Then two people, they did the hand, how do you call it? Sign language. So maybe today, we may see hand language too during the. Then the right side is May 12th, then keynote speaker by Reverend Shingen Morita. Okay, then the next one slide is after Kyoto, we visited Gujo Hachiman and Takayama, Hida Takayama. Then at the Gujo Hachiman, we made a plastic food sample. So like, shaved ice or lots of all different kinds of plastic food sample. Then I brought some example of the food sample from our trip. So you can see, is that the cabbage or lettuce? Lettuce. Lettuce and the tempura, shrimp tempura food sample. So you can see after the service too. Then Takayama, there's a historical street. So there's so many, well, from this day, maybe people start buying lots of things on this day. So whenever we stop on the highway or wherever we stop, we buy something all the time. So they buy something, they eat something. So that's, you can see on the table, front table, we brought lots of omiyage. So I think we have more than enough. So you can take more than one omiyage. Or please take some for your friends and families too. The next one is Shirakawa village and the Kanazawa city. The Shirakawa village, so this is an old traditional type of Japanese house. It's called Gassho Zukuri. Gassho. You can recognize the word of Gassho. So because this roof shape looks like the Gassho posture. So that's why this house is called Gassho Zukuri. Then the right side, the Kanazawa city, I think most of us ate the ice cream covered by the gold leaf. So the Yu-chan is eating those ice cream. So the next one is that we visit May 15th, Wajima Lacquerware store. That's so nice, and some of them are really expensive. They are really nice place to visit. Then on the way back to Kanazawa, we went to visit a seafood restaurant, seafood barbecue restaurant. Then on the right side, this is a different day, but on our trip, we drink lots of wisdom drink. Lots of bottles. Yeah, we really enjoy these drinks. The next day, we went to visit the Kotagahama Beach and the Kokufu Betsuin Buddhist Temple on the May 16th. On the right side is the Kotagahama Beach. It is the beach where Shinran Shonin landed when Shinran Shonin was exiled to Echigo. So this is the beach. This is the place where Shinran Shonin landed. So I took some sand from the beach. Then left side is a Kokufu Betsuin Buddhist Temple, the Jodo Shinshu Temple. This is one site of the where Shinran Shonin used to live in Echigo. So the first 1 year, he used to live in another location, Kokubunji, Gochi Kokubunji Temple, another temple. But last 4 years, Shinran Shonin used to live here, Kokufu, the site of Kokufu Betsuin Buddhist Temple. So then the minister at the Kokufu Betsuin Buddhist Temple explained to us about the history of Kokufu Betsuin Buddhist Temple. The next day on the May 17th, we visited the Joetsu is a place where our founder Shinran Shonin's wife, Eshinni-sama, passed away. So then the right side is, it is called Eshinni-sama's gravestone. Then left side is by the gravesite, there is a museum. They built a museum, Eshinni's museum. So this is a beautiful place to visit. Then on the May 18th to 21st, we had a free day in Tokyo. Then personally, I visited Reverend Watanabe's gravesite. He passed away last year, 2 years ago. He was a BCA minister. He served for Oxnard Buddhist Temple. So because he passed away during the pandemic, I was not able to attend his funeral service. So I went to visit his gravesite. Then on the right side is a Yomiuri Giants baseball stadium. This is not me. I couldn't go, but some other people went to visit Yomiuri Giants. They enjoy the Japanese professional baseball league. Then on the last place we visit was Nagasaki, Kyushu, Nagasaki. So only 35 people, not entire group, only 35 people visit Nagasaki. Rest of the group stay in Tokyo and enjoy in Tokyo. Then we attended the service at the Kogenji Temple, my family's temple. So they welcomed us using the US and the Japanese flag. Then welcomed us. Then they also had the Gotan-e service on the May 20th. So we celebrated Shinran Shonin's birthday together. Then they also did the entertainment for us. The entertainment was this one. It is difficult to tell, but this is a dragon dance. Dragon dance. This is a kind of Nagasaki's famous. In October, in Nagasaki, they have a Okunchi festival. Then one of the popular entertainment performance is dragon dance. So my family temple has a kind of miniature of dragon dance. So I think you can recognize one of them is holding the dragon. Then after this group, Seattle group also, some represent from the Seattle group did the dragon dance too. So this is a kind of highlight from our tour. Then, at the last day, very, very last day, when we are coming back to Seattle, there's another one big event. So when we're almost, getting into the airplane, I saw one person was escorted by the cabin attendant walking to the airplane. Do you know who the person was? Ichiro. Yeah, I think. I believe he was the Ichiro. Ichiro was escorted by the cabin attendant, and he went to, we took the same airplane coming back to Seattle. That was kind of big highlight. So I missed to ask him to give me, autograph, but yeah, I didn't have a chance to get his autograph. So do you know how I felt after I come back to Seattle? I was really tired. I was exhausted. A lot of traveling and moving. Then my wife was so busy packing every day, suitcase every day. So then departure time was almost every day all set. Early, like at 8 a.m., we have to meet at the lobby. So almost every day. So it was so busy. However, I had a lot of fun. I think all of us had a lot of fun during the trip. So this Japan trip, so kind of limited time and limited days, right? So we knew it is only for 14 days, this tour. So we knew that we did not have time to revisit, go back to the same, same city again. So that's why we try our best to enjoy each city, each place. So when we find something good, buy it. When we something, the delicious, we just eat it. So try not to miss any time, without hesitation, we buy it, we eat it. So otherwise, we miss them. So that's why, wherever we stopped, we bought and ate something. So in this tour, we know the end. So we naturally calculate the remaining days of this trip and enjoy each day. So we could enjoy the tour because we knew the end. The traveling is different from living in our daily life at home. So at home, so we easily think, oh, I can do it tomorrow. I can visit this place tomorrow again. So I can meet my friends tomorrow too. So that's how we think. We don't have to rush, we don't have to rush, we can relax. Let's relax and live our daily life. That's how we think in our daily life. But sometimes we forgot how we appreciate each single day or each single encounter. So comparing tour or traveling and our daily life, both has the good aspect. Both has a good aspect. So we cherish both traveling and the daily life. So I felt that there are two important things to enjoy a tour and our daily life. So one is, there's a place to go back. Like, at the end of the day, we know the hotel to go back, go to stay and relax. In our daily life, there's a home to go back. The two is, there are people who I can enjoy with. So during the travel, 57 people, we are a really good group. We really enjoy the tour together. So in our daily life, maybe family and friends we get along together with, that's really important. So we often compare traveling and living our daily life and our entire life. In our life, we need a place to be settled and the people who get along together with. But in our life, there's one big concern because there's, in the trip, we know the end. After 14 days, our trip is going to be end. But our trip, our entire life, we know, but unfortunately, we don't know when our life ends. That's one big difference, I think. There is no guarantee if I live my life tomorrow. During the tour, we know we stay at the hotel at the end of the day. And we know we can go home after our tour ends. In our daily life, we know we go home after school or after work. How about our life? Shakyamuni Buddha told us about our life. Our life is like a born alone and die alone, and live alone and come alone. Shakyamuni Buddha is telling us, it is the reality of our life. Are you okay? Are you ready to live your life? Do you know the place you go to? Which direction you should go? Do you really have your friends to live with? Then that's a question is asking us from Shakyamuni Buddha. Then Amida Buddha is saying, don't worry, don't worry. I have already prepared everything for you. You live your life toward my home, Pure Land. It is your life destination. Your family and friends, all Nembu's followers, come and meet again here. So you live your life as much as you can. It is how I appreciate the Nembu's path. In a tour, there are meeting time and departure time. I will be in trouble if I am late. I cause trouble for all tour members, but Amida Buddha is saying, don't worry, you can come anytime. Never too late, never too early. You are not walking this path alone. It is not like traveling by yourself. There is no limit of number how many people can come. Everyone can come. Everyone is walking together, no worries. It is a Nembutsu path. It is a path to the Pure Land where our life is settled. It is my spiritual home. We don't get lost. Our life's destination is set. So we can fully live our life. It is okay to live our life as busy as a tour. It is okay to live our life with relaxed at ease. It is okay to live in the US, Japan, and wherever we are. Everything is all right. Just live your life as much as you can. Amida Buddha is a Buddha who supports and holds our entire life from the bottom. Recitation of Namo Amida Butsu is our expression of gratitude toward Amida Buddha. We listen how Amida Buddha is working towards us. We reflect upon our life, which is supported by Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion. And we recite Namo Amida Butsu with gratitude. Thank you for joining this Sunday service today. To conclude my Dharma message, please join me in Gassho, put your hands together. Seeing the sentient beings of the Nembutsu throughout the world, countless are the protocols in the 10 quarters. The Buddha grasps and never abandons them, and therefore is named Amida. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you. ありがとうございました。